We're gonna need a chiropractor and new shocks. The sign that we just passed said slow moving vehicle next 2 miles. Yeah. I was gonna say they might want to extend that warning a little bit. Slow moving vehicle next 1,500 miles until we make it to the coast. Okay, welcome everybody to Monday. I don't even know what the date is. It's Monday, the following Monday. We're on day 8 of the Scooter Cannonball Run. We're leaving Rock Springs, Wyoming, headed for Delta, Utah. It's a short day for us today by comparative standards. It's only 370 something miles, so it's under 400 miles. Yesterday was about 525 for us, and we're thankful for the short day. We were helping one of our buddies that we met on this trip, Andrew. He's having trouble with his Vespa. He had an exhaust leak. Oh, we're blocking everybody in here. He had an exhaust leak that melted his rear brake line, hydraulic line, so he lost his rear brakes. Yeah, let's do it. And he had to replace the brake line, but he didn't know how to bleed the brakes, and we spent, oh god, it was a good hour trying to bleed the brakes on that thing because it had so much air in the line. We weren't moving enough fluid to evacuate the air, and we finally got it sorted. We were about to go to an auto parts store and get a power bleeder, a vacuum bleeder, but we managed to get it. Didn't get 100% of the air out of it, but he's got at least half a lever worth of pressure, so that should be sufficient for today, and then we'll bleed it again tonight because we've got to get on the road. We've got about 6-7 hour ride today, and it's already 10:30, almost 11 in the morning, and it's getting hot. So, anywho, on the road. I don't think we've got a lot of elevation changes today. We had a ton yesterday. We crested yesterday the highest point that we're going to be on this trip, which was 10,800 and something feet. Passed over the Continental Divide, and then now we've just got, you know, random mountains and hills that we're going to be going through. I think we have a 5,000 foot climb today, or 6,000 foot climb, and then another 5,000 foot climb. But I don't know if that's total climb or if it's just, you know, peak height. I don't know what the delta there is, but whatever. We made it yesterday, which was the worst of the trip, so I don't think we'll have any problems today. We are consuming oil at an alarming rate. We're steadily chewing through about 150 mil a day at full tilt with horrible abuse that we're giving these things, so we just keep topping them off. And at this rate, we're never going to need to do an oil change because we're replacing it. It's over and over and over, so it's a constant refresh. We'll probably do an oil change maybe once more before we get to California. I don't know, we'll see. Just to clean the magnet off and get any schmutz that's down in the bottom of the sump out of there. And what else? Other than that, the bikes are doing great. We're really abusing them. The gravel that we went through yesterday was just horrendous. I mean, it never ended. It was unbelievable. We had 60-70 miles of gravel yesterday, and it went from hard pack that you could haul ass 50 miles an hour on and not bat an eye, to washboard and potholes that would eat your bike with no warning. And you'd go from pavement straight to gravel and there's no warning. What the hell? So anyway, that was a challenge, to say the least. Now that we've finished that, we hear that there's another 28, somewhere between 12 and 20 miles of gravel. We don't have a good read on it, but we'll see how it goes. The gravel took a lot of toll on the riders yesterday. We had several wrecks. We've got a couple more dropouts because of bike problems and injuries. I don't have an accurate count yet, but it seems like this is very much going to be a race of attrition where we're just losing bikes and people before the end of the event. So I can't say that that's good or bad. It's just, you know, how the event goes. We will see how many show up at the finish line still with their bikes and all their body parts. We've got a few broken arms. We've had broken ribs and a punctured lung on another rider. So we're talking about some fairly significant injuries. And course, they are out. They are not joining the ride. They are done. Some of them have gotten minor injuries, and they've just decided, you know, I'm not going to ride anymore, but we're going to follow this along to the end, and they're, you know, riding along in the support trucks or rented cars or whatever to the finish because they want to see the finale of this. So kudos to them, man. Instead of just dropping out and going home, they're hanging in there. So anyway, this is the road. Don't know how much entertainment there's going to be today, so I may or may not film a lot of it. If I find something interesting, I'll bring you along for the ride. Check out this pass. Woo. Big rocks. Okay. Take it easy on the tires today. It's pretty windy up here too. I don't like railing these fast corners with high crosswinds because you don't know how far offline you're going to get pushed or when. Yep, we're zooming in on a target. It's a nice lake. Very blue water. Hell, it's hot. Well, I'm already down to 2 bars of gas. Oh, rumple strips. They're great for bikes. Hey, assholes. Oh, nice. Get to see the dam. And this guy has no brake lights at all. We are. No need to stop. I think it circles around that side. The path does, anyway. The path goes through. What's that? 52 miles. We're not. Well, I'll make that. You might not. Hell, none of us are going to make it in this heat if they don't get that road opened up. Ugh. Hell, it's hot. It's got to be mid-90s already. Just bumps. Very blue water, very clear. Nice lake. And we get to sit and cook again. Great. Love it. Okay. Well, I'll do the same thing. That way we don't have to stop again later. Pit stop complete. That was excellent. That was worth it. I wasn't recording the whole thing. I should have. I should have recorded the whole thing, but I figured we weren't going to make it and we'd end up sitting there a while. I had time to do a full fill. About 3 minutes. Holy hell, it's hot, man. It's like a hairdryer to the face. It's got to be close to 100 already. Maybe over. I mean, my hands feel it. I don't have my gloves on now, and the hot air blowing on my hands feels like 100 degrees. I presume we're going straight. Yep, looks like it. Yeah, I hope we have more of those downhill sections, because we dropped probably over 3,000 feet back there. That was crazy drop. I was just flailing those corners. I hope that it comes out okay on the time-lapse camera, because man, that was fun shit. Wish I had a battery for the main camera. I stopped there and changed the battery in the main camera, and drank some water and goofed around for 5 minutes. It was a full 5 minutes. Yeah, these Cubs never fail to impress me how well they handle. I love it. If they had 4 more horsepower, shit, just a little bit more power to pull up the hills. These fantastic little canyon carvers. Rolling 4 wide, scoot through the city. Ah, we got a stoplight. They're gonna win on the stoplight drags because we're pulling more weight. He's trying to time it. We're gonna time it too. I'll push it up the hill. Nope. I think he's going to take us on the hill. I'm losing speed. Oh, that guy's beating us. No contest. Oh man, the hills and the wind, everything's against us. Crawling, crawling, crawling. 3rd gear. Yeah, I'm just pinned out. Just absolutely screaming its gut out. Gut. There's no guts, it's gut. 1 lung, that's it. 1 lunger. Alright, tuck in for the downhill. This is where we excel. Tuck in and roll. We gotta get over to one side so my main camera can see past the slow-mo or the time lapse. Anybody coming? Good. I lane. 67. All right. Now, I wish I had battery for my main camera back there in the downhills, man. That was fun stuff. And there was nobody in front of me at all after that one slowpoke that I got around. It was like my own private racetrack. God, it feels like a hairdryer, man. It's so hot. If I could see my phone, I would check the temperature, but it's just bouncing around so much I can't even read it. This kind of heat is what's going to eat tires. It's hot, the asphalt is hot. I'm going to chew through tires on this. Well, we found where the pavement ends. We're not really enthused about it. Yeah.
21 miles. I hope we didn't pick a route that has 20 fucking miles. Paved road.
Well, I don't know how many route.
This is the route, right?
Yeah, we're on the route.
Okay.
Time for a bio break. Dump a little excess liquid here. I'm sure the vegetation will approve. Well, I'm not pleased, but what else can we do? Probably is. Yep. Fun. And it's chunky shit too. Okay, everybody, so here we are tearing up our little bikes again. We're discussing why the scooter cannonball route is totally loaded with off-road sections. This is the kind of stuff that you have on BDR routes, backroad discovery, and you do it on adventure bikes, for fuck's sake. You don't do it on scooters. The reason is, scooters aren't made for this. They don't have the suspension for it. They don't have the tires for it. And they sure as hell have too many plastics. Jesus, this is rough. Yeah, so, we signed up for this shit. What the... Oh my god. I wish I had a side view of my suspension. Every single bump, every tiny rock that we're hitting is full stroke compression on both front and rear. It's eating all but 3 inches of travel that we've got. Every single one of these bumps, these stones. They don't come out on camera, they never do. But this is chunky shit. And we got 29 miles of this. It's not on the map, that's right. 29 miles of this. It's going to take us an hour and a half plus to get through this without any problems. And you can't go fast with stuff on, you know, scooters like this, Super Cub. It just doesn't have the suspension for it, and the tires have no knobby, and you are going to wash it out, or you're just going to break stuff, and you're going to snap off your plastics and everything else, because it's just absolutely a torture test. It's really washboarded at the bottom of this hill. Standing up won't help. Still beating the hell out of the bike. And sitting down, you're taking all these bumps right to the tailbone. It's abuse of man and machine here. Yeah, every one of these rocks that's embedded into the surface is about a 3-inch rock. That's all the suspension the bike has. Got a big rig coming, dump truck. So I'm working to the outside edge here, but it's marbly. Be careful. Yeah, the outside's real marbly. We're gonna need a chiropractor and new shocks. I'm going to be incredibly surprised if we get through all this without a rock puncture. Surprised we didn't get one yesterday. Very sharp triangular rocks. So we're going 18 miles an hour, roughly. And if this is 26 or some miles, so we're looking at almost 2 hours to get through this. I can't tell if we're going left or right at the split here. The map is not specific. Right. Right is what I've got. There's a split here. And we're going right. This kind of run would be absolutely fantastic. It would be a blast on a lightweight ADV bike, like a my XT250 or a CRF 300L or something like that, where you can tackle the long highway slogs to get place to place, and then you're doing these 30 and 50 and 70 mile off-road gravel sections. That's what those bikes are built for. It would just be a hoot. There's another split. Left. Don't go right. Left. Those bikes are built for this. They got anywhere from 7 to 10 inches of suspension throw, lots of ground clearance, knobby tires. Just fly over this stuff like butter. Washboard? What washboard? Ah, another one? No, we're going down. I don't care. Goddamn goat paths. Yeah. Where was that path that we were going down the other day, and the old timer on the side of the road said, "You guys are fucking stupid. Trucks don't even go down that road." No shit. Fuck me. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is bad. It's going to be a miracle if I make it through this and we don't have mounts broken or something broken. Semi taking the whole fucking road. No shit. 100 and some feet straight down. Can't even land life flight in here, so good luck. Yep. Yeah, your trailer wheel is full airborne. It's just hovering about 50% of the time. That's what broke that plate. It's just the resonant. Yeah, like right there is hopping. It's not even attached to the ground. I don't fucking know. We're still on the path, so. I know it's so rough. It might not be so bad on other bikes with different tires, especially those balloony tires that the scooters have. There's a little more give in those things, but these are really narrow and stiff sidewall. There's no give. I don't know what this is, but I know. Look at the canyons in here. Again, fantastic route for an ADV bike. It would just be absolutely delightful. On these, it is absolute torture. Oh my God. The GPS mount's bent all around again. That thing's gonna break. It's just a matter of time. In fact, just keep rolling. I'm gonna take this GPS. Let him go. See? I don't know. I'm about to take this GPS off the mount though, so it doesn't snap, because it's really getting bounced around about 3 or 4 inches. Ledge. Oy. Let him go by. Blown exhaust. Well, the tires will do better on this stuff than ours will, but I don't think he's got any more suspension throw. It's just too rough. You keep rolling. I'm going to take this f***ing GPS off before it breaks. You know, maybe I can just adjust it. Okay. This sucks. This absolutely sucks. I've got an altitude bloody nose. It's been bugging me all morning. Let's get bloody sinuses from the high altitude. Oh, Christ, this is bad. Something. Blows hard. It's so low that I'm pressing the brake lever and I just smacked a rock with the brake lever. Jesus. These things are not designed for this shit. I just whacked a huge rock with the brake lever. Yeah, I'm back. This looks like Death Valley through here. This is crazy. This is not the waypoints. Okay, all right. Yeah, turn right. I'm on the right. I see the route. Wow, look at these canyons. There's signs all over the place for loose cattle. My nose. What's that? These are 40. Pretty cool looking canyon. Just didn't like the dirt road getting out of there. Ooh, I felt the trailer that time. Made a hard transition faster than the trailer wanted to make. And it went wah, wah, wah. Stop in the middle of my road. We didn't miss a checkpoint, did we? Nope. Wow, look at these canyons. This is crazy. good twisty road. Yeah, good twisty road, man. You can pretty much do it flat out. There's a couple corners that say 15. They're more like 30s. I slowed way down. I was like, oh, okay, what's the point? No traffic. No traffic. Have fun, I'll tell you. Bottom out the suspension on those dips. Yeah, there's no checkpoint in here. We'll just rail it and have fun. Super motard, this would be insane amounts of fun. The Cub doesn't have quite enough power to throttle steer out and get rambunctious, but it does handle really. What's that? No traffic. Have fun. Best on pulling is about 50. If I had more power, this could be a whole lot of fun. The Cub is a momentum machine. Get the momentum going. Keep it going. It's going to take you a long time to get there again. Yep, ahead. Some turns. Yeah. Right. Don't see any turns other than these in front of me. See cow patties, which means there's cows somewhere. I see them, so we're good. Yep. It's gonna hurt you. Yep. Don't slip on the cow shit. There's some cow shit, so watch out. I was cornering and I hit a little patch of it and the bike went, ew. There's cow shit, so that means there's cows around here somewhere, but I don't see any. I'm going to keep going until I do. It's a fun little canyon around here. I'm just keeping the throttle pinned open. It's just air resistance stopping me. Did we just make a big horseshoe? No, this one. Kind of felt like we did. Burning through gas at record pace right now, I'll tell you that. This one can tighten up. That's not one bend roll, that looks nice. It's a nice little house. But they flood like crazy in here when it rains. These canyons, just mountains, whatever, pouring stuff down in the canyon. Come on, Cub. I want 20 more miles an hour. That'd be great. Rail through here at 65, 70 would be just perfect. Bring my R1 back here and race some hell. Ooh, that's some wind. Oh, you still with me back there? Slow down for him at some point. Those big stones rolled down from up there. That's worrisome. Maybe I ought to slow down. I'm sure he's okay. I don't have to go right back. There he goes. You still with me, Adrian? Adrian? Yo, Adrian! Yo, Adrian! Adrian! Oh, I hope he's okay. Adrian, you still with me? Shit. I was making some good time too. Front row. It might be a rider cleanup. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Just getting worried. Didn't know if maybe I had to go back and mop you up. I'm going. Stay in it. By the time you reach me, I'll be gone. A couple more scooters came up behind me just as I was slowing down to check on you. They came flying around my shoulder. It's like, oh, I was being shadowed. They were probably watching behind me going, holy shit, he's taking that trailer through these corners at 45. What the f*** is he thinking? Oh, there's a big dip. Hang on. Watch out after that last S-curve right there. There's a big dip, unannounced. You got to get into the brakes and stand it up. Yeah, I'm flying these corners just flat out. Trailer's handling fine. Yeah, third most of the time. I can get to fourth occasionally on a flat, but we're climbing. It doesn't look like we're climbing, but we're climbing. And the wind is in our face, which doesn't help. Okay, well, welcome back to the day in progress, everybody. It's hot. And hot. And, yeah, it's hot. It's a good word. We're in the middle of Utah somewhere. We just came through 9 Mile Canyon. That was neat. I liked it. I didn't like the gravel road leading up to it, but the canyon was pretty cool. Lots of twists and turns. Pretty much run this thing flat out through there, except for the drainage dips. You gotta slow down for those. They will bottom your suspension out real bad. But I don't know where we are, what town this is now. We've got another 30-something miles to our next checkpoint. and we're already ready for this day to be over. It's hot and we're tired, and I'm falling asleep even through the canyons back there. So we both just popped a no-dose and chugged some water, and hopefully we can wake up for the next leg of this. Running this many days back to back, hard and fast, it takes a toll. And on these bikes, it's taking us so long to get to the checkpoints, so to get from the beginning to the end, that we don't have any time to really relax and socialize and do the stuff that everybody else is doing. They have the faster bikes because they're able to blast through it. We're done with the ride by 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and they got the rest of the evening to chill out and then get a lot of rest, get some sleep. We're pushing until 9 and 10 o'clock at night, and then working on the gear and getting into the hotel and set up, tear down, all that kind of stuff. We're ending up with about 4 hours sleep. It's a heck of a pace. But we signed up for it. This is all voluntary. Just makes you wonder what kind of sadomasochistic freaks we've turned into. Share the road with bicycles. Can you imagine having a bicycle out here on this highway? You gotta be kidding me. 70 miles an hour, 65, whatever it is. I don't think so. I feel outmatched enough on this little Super Cub. Those are some big ass Rocky Mountains. Okay, well, we're getting close. Holy crap, those are big mountains, man. It looks like it's close. It's not close. It's still pretty far away. And it's just getting bigger as we get closer. It looks like it's straight up. I'm sure there's a slope to it, but it looks like it's just a wall. It's crazy. What are you gonna do? What you doing? What you doing, man? All right, I'll come with you. It's hot. There's no doubt about it. It's hot. This is Utah, you know. Ugh. Got it. $161 more to go. Oof. Oof, I say. In this heat, and it's just getting hotter. What time is it? No, it's not going to get much hotter. It's already 4:30. This is heat of the day. Somebody's doing laundry. Smells good. Very fresh. Meanwhile, they're like, why are you parked in front of my house? I'm not doing your laundry for you. Okay. Yeah. Fuel. I'm still at 4 bars. Ready to go. Run them till they dry out. Oh, God. Tired. So we're not getting in until 8 at this rate. We've got 4 more hours. 3.5 anyway. Look at that rock. Woo. Oh my God, look at that. There's a square up there standing on top of another smaller. That's crazy. Did you see it up there? There's like a huge square cube sitting on top of a pillar up there. Just wait for that thing to fall down. What the hell? It will eventually. It's just a matter of time. Lots and lots of time. Oh my God, that's crazy. And when that thing comes down, it's going to make a mess. Alright. Come on, Cub. Accelerate. Come on. We are on the route. Trying to tuck in and get some aerodynamics here. Yeah, which means more climbing. With as hot as it is right now, I just can't fathom that they get snow and ice here. It just blows my mind. It's so friggin' hot. Let's look at our altitude, shall we? Our altitude is 5,900 feet, so we're higher than Denver. We're over a mile up. I bet they have rock slides out here all the time. Rock slides. You got these huge boulders just perched right on the ledges. I guarantee these things come down all the time. Wow, look at that one to your right, to your 3 o'clock now, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. The squares at the top. That's so weird. Just squares. Yeah, we're going straight. Falling rocks, yeah, no kidding. Jesus. Well, it's like they're about to crumble apart, come raining down on you. Gonna be second gear here in a second. Well, I guess that's why they call it the Rocky Mountains, eh? Chain up area. Can we chain up to another vehicle and have them tow us along faster than we can go? That would work. No, it's going to be third gear. We've got traffic coming up on us. I feel sorry for the people behind us because it's going to be 3 miles of torture. This is as fast as we're going to get. 38 miles an hour, that's all we got. Full tilt boogie wide open in third gear, and that's all she wrote right there. Yeah, it looks like it's downhill, but it's not. We're climbing. It's crazy. The scale of things is all distorted. Oh, yeah, we got a huge line of traffic behind us. There's probably 20 cars. Well, that's all we can do. Yeah, it was 2 miles. We're still a mile out from it. We are losing speed. Back to 38 miles an hour. That seems to be our climb rate up these hills. $38 miles an hour. You know we're going to get some dirty looks when that passing lane comes up. Everybody's going to be going, "You assholes. Get your damn toys off of the highway." Passing lane, alright. Yeah, don't get stuck behind us. Again. That's it, that's all we got. Still full tilt compared here. 43, that's alright. We gained a whole 5 miles an hour. Let's see if we can count them. That was 1. These people are slow, they better hit that throttle. 2, 3, 4, 5. I see a big rig and a bunch of people behind him. Yeah, he's on it. He's hitting it. He's like, no, I'm out of here. You're not holding me up again, you peep squeaks. And there's a huge line of traffic behind this truck. 15 cars. Yeah, we're holding up about 25 people or more. Oh, I'm ready for these climbs to be done. State park ahead. Okay, what state park? Can't read it, can't read it, can't read it. There's Scofield State Park. Scofield, okay. ATV crossing. Open right now. Oh God, finally some downhill. Thank you. Tired of climbing at 38 miles an hour for the last 45 minutes. Oh, butter. Yeah, these jeans are definitely what are doing it to me. Looks like a very shallow lake. Maybe it's just my impression, but it doesn't look very deep out there. Deer. Oh dear. The water is green. It's got a green tint to it. It's interesting. Oh, this one's going to be sharp. Perhaps we should heed their warning. Oh yeah. They're not kidding. That's tight. Okay, we're just doing a loop-de-loo. That's different. Oh, yeah, how far? We're doing a big U-turn. Yeah, it's just a big U-turn on the map. That's interesting. We could have just put a bridge across this thing somewhere, couldn't we? I guess not. That would be too expensive. I guess it's not that far of a jog. It's only a mile. I was thinking we were going way back the other direction. On the map, it looks like a much bigger loop. Looks like a nice place. I bet it's cold as hell in the wintertime here, though. What's our altitude? Yeah, we're at 7,600 feet, 7,620. We're up pretty high. This is nice. Okay, where are we on this side? As we get further west out here, we're probably going to be seeing a lot of dried up lakes and stuff like that. Been hearing about all the droughts that they're having in the west. California, Arizona, Utah, I don't know, Nevada. I heard Nevada was having the same troubles because they get a lot of their stuff from over there. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, you can see how far down the shoreline this is. This is normally much higher. Texas sure hasn't had any problems with that, I'll tell you that. We've been getting plenty of them. Ugh. Man, this is pretty through here, man. I like this. It's not so rocky. Nice. So speed limit 30, and they've got a radar station on the speed limit sign. There was no previous warning. Oh, guess what? You're going too fast. Oh, thanks for that. So I don't see the bullseye yet. Oh, okay. Looks like a quiet little town, minus these loud monkeys coming through on scooters. They've got themselves a microwave dish. Aiming up. Even over here. It's a relay tower location. I don't see its relay. It's got to be up there in the trees somewhere. Oh wow, that's cool looking. All these huge trees on the right and the slope of the mountain on the left. That's neat. Yep, it's feeling better. I don't know if our altitude has gained that much or if it's just different climate over here. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, we're at 7,800 feet, so still about the same as we were. It's just cooler on this side of the mountain. About 10 degrees cooler. Feels good. Yeah, so far the scenery in Utah is not disappointing at all. The sign that we just passed said slow moving vehicle next 2 miles. Yeah. I was going to say, they might want to extend that warning a little bit. Slow moving vehicle next 1,500 miles until we make it to the coast. Oh, third gear. Choking. I think it's going to be a second gear. Yep, second gear. Check out this long, whatever this is. It must be for mining or something? Or what do you think that is? It must be like a conveyor belt for mining, or I guess it could be a walkway or some kind of, I don't know. What the hell is it? What the hell is it? It's got to be it's got to be a conveyor or something. You can see up through the bottom of it, but can't really see what's in it. Damn, look at that. Yeah, it has to be a conveyor. What are they conveying? Rock or ore of some kind? Maybe we need to look that up. We'll figure out where we are and
Search it later. It's much smaller here. It was really fat down there. It almost looked like a corridor that people could walk in or something, but this is narrow right here. Yeah, it's got to be some kind of conveyor belt. But if it's a conveyor belt, where's the return? I mean, it's got to be a chain system or something. I don't get it. There are squares inside it, maybe like little ore boxes or something. I can't tell. I'm trying to watch the road and look up there at the same time. It's hard to do. Can't see it now. Yep, there it is. Oh, I know, so tired. Need a nap. Oh, third gear ain't cutting it. It doesn't look like we're climbing. This looks like a flat road. My perception is just totally destroyed. There have been too many hills. My compass is scrambled right now. This doesn't look like we're climbing. This looks like a flat road. The engine begs to differ. We're climbing at 4 or 5 feet a second. Ugh. Of course, we got traffic behind us. Let's get away. Man, this is just miles and miles of whatever this conveyor belt is. Oh, goody. Looks like that's our return escort there. Yep. Is he telling us to stop? What do we do? Oh my god, this is so steep. It doesn't look like it's steep, but it's steep. Yeah, I saw that. You made a huge puff when you went over it. It's very fine silt. Oh, Jesus, that was rough. There was a hole underneath that silt. I just bottomed out both front and back. Yeah. No, he's back there. Well, we're getting closer to wherever this ore processing station is here. Okay, so I'm stuck between gears here. This is so steep. It's too short for a first gear. Second gear is too long. Oh my god. This is crazy. It doesn't look like we're climbing. This looks like a climb because I can see the S in it, but I'm looking. Yes, it's a little chain system. So yeah, it's a ore processing or something. I have no clue what. Oh, it's rough. Oh, it's rough. Wow, that's one hell of an operation, man. Ugh. I am full throttle in second gear and losing speed. You pulling off? Is this our... I'm not even on the map. This is it? Okay. Oh, God. Yes, we need to refuel. We're about empty. Yeah, my ass is done. Yeah, we're dead center on the checkpoint. I'm gonna try to get a little flatter spot here. Nope, this ain't flatter. Nope, I can't side stand it, and we're gonna tip over, so have to go. Now I should be flatter. No, damn it. Gotta find a way to side stand these bikes. You are? I can't. Uphill here. I'm gonna have to circle around. I'm too steep. Full
full throttle. I can't even climb this. Yeah, this will be better right here. Okay. Do I have the ability to side stand it? Barely. Oh, barely. Okay. Don't you tip over. Okay, so we left the coal mine. I figured out it's a coal mine. There's a huge mountain of coal that they've got piled up back there. Okay. What would happen if that caught fire, you know? It's just a giant pile of coal. If it got started, what would happen? Good luck putting it out. I don't know much about coal. Would it just burn like that? Full throttle second. No. It's full throttle second gear and just leave it there and hope for the best. We might have to go down to first and really crawl. Yeah, see that? Drop it. Wow, this is some kind of steep. My brain is just wrecked. I mean, this does not look like a steep incline to me. That looks like an incline. But it's even less incline because we're gaining speed. That doesn't make any sense, man. This looks like a really steep incline, but it's actually less steep than what we were just on. Because we weren't able to gain speed back there, and we are here. I don't get it. It does not compute. All I can say is I'm glad we're getting this done during the daytime. Can you imagine coming through here at night? Ugh. That would absolutely suck. Go to third. I'm just leaving it less than full throttle in second. I know I can't do third. Oh wow, look down. Look how steep all that is. I wonder how far down there we just were a second ago. Crazy. Oh, we slowed down. Now we're stuck. It's a momentum game on this bike. Once you get the engine into its torque peak, you got to stay there. If you drop below, then you're in trouble. Hand out in second gear. I'll bet Kevin's scooter just hated this stuff if he's made it through. Yeah. His bike did not like those long, slow climbs. It just couldn't do it. We were walking away from him in second gear. We're in Juab or Huab, J-U-A-B County in Utah. We just passed a sign. We're fighting 25 mile per hour headwinds at least. Just
hammering it. We got stuck on a long stretch of road here, just coming into this little valley, where we're pinned open in third gear for 15 miles probably, and we never got over 40 miles an hour the whole time. It was crazy. Now we're moving along because it's downhill, but we still have a headwind. Called my wife, checked in. Haven't talked to her in a couple of days because we had a long stretch there that had cell phone coverage, but now the cell phone coverage dropped out. So back to the road. We're headed up on our next checkpoint somewhere. Got I don't know how many miles left. Probably another 20 miles, at least 30 miles. How far is it, Adrian? 30 miles to our next checkpoint, or bonus point, one of those. And we're thinking we're going to get in about dark, maybe a little before dark, which is going to be a nice change. We are still very much in the Rocky Mountains, as you can see in front of us. Up and down and up and down, and these inclines are killing us. Feels good to actually get moving again, better than 35 miles an hour. Our butts are worn out, brains are worn out. We are ready for a good long break, but we still have 2 days of this to go, day 9 and 10. Both of those are going to be long days, so tomorrow morning we really need to get an early start. And hopefully we can arrive before everyone closes business. Man, we don't know what that is. Every state we've been to up in the north so far, coming across, everyone closes at like 8 o'clock. Nobody's open. Doesn't matter what kind of store it is. Fast food, doesn't matter. Everybody's closed. It's messed up. So, can't get food late at night. If we want food, we're scrounging, begging, borrowing, stealing, whatever it takes to eat late at night. It's messed up. So hopefully tonight that won't be the case. We shall see. We've been doing perfect scorecards every day so far. So here, welcome to our torture, everyone. This is what we're looking at here. These long, steady climbs. We're working into a 20-mile-an-hour headwind, uphill, pinned open to the stop in third gear, and 32 miles an hour. Ooh, now it's dropping. The incline went up. So yeah, 32. Yep, it's going to be a second gear hill. We've been fighting this stuff for the last 2 days. I'm so tired of the Rockies. I want out of the Rockies. Second gear. Ugh. And we still got 20 miles to go to our checkpoint, something like that. Oh, it is 7:16 local time. We're hoping that we can get in about 8:30, but if we keep fighting hills like this, ugh. And then third gear is too tall. Oh yeah, this is speed. Oh, whose bright idea was it to do this on Super Cubs? Oh yeah.
Okay, everybody, welcome to our Easter egg hunt in the Utah desert. I think it's desert. Looks like desert to me. Foothills of the mountains, and there's nothing else out here. Let's call it desert. Yeah, that's our Easter egg. We're looking for that sign right there. Oh, goody. All right. I'll let you enjoy our fuel stop exercise here for the last time today. We're zooming in on our home base for the evening in Delta, Utah, and it's about 32 miles straight down the road that direction over there. We need to fuel the little beasts to get us there because they have run dry again every 100 miles or less. His can is really fast. No spill can. I just couldn't figure out a way to mount those things on there and not be so wide. I didn't want it up on top of the box. I don't like the extra momentum on the top. Chug-a-lug-a-lug-a-lug. Our pit stop at the at that single lane crossing today was pretty cool. Pulled in at a red light. We managed to pit stop, 2 minutes, whatever it was, fill up our tanks, and get back into traffic. And the guy that was behind us in that truck was like waving us in. Yeah, come on, come on. That was awesome. They were probably watching us. All of them were probably watching us. Are they going to get it done? Are they going to get it done? And then the next sentiment out of their mouth is, what are these guys doing out there on those scooters? I didn't get enough. Oh, I got enough. I think I can squeak in. I don't need to use the second tank. Let's go. Yeah, I got half a tank in there. That's going to get me at least 32 miles down the road. I don't need much. Just a splash and a sniff on fumes, and we'll get there. I'm so ready to be done with this today. Tomorrow, I think, is another high 400s day. I'm not looking forward to that. Yeah, I can make it on this face shield. It's getting dark, but I can get it. Oh, come on now. Ooh. Go. That's the only problem with these dark face shields is when the sun starts to set, it's hard to see where you're going. I had to change over to it though because I was getting sunburned. My nose and my lower parts of my cheeks below the fighter pilot flip down sun visor in here. My lips were drying out and sunburning and sunburning. Alrighty. So, are you even going to attempt to change your tire tonight? Or are you going to get another day out of it? Okay. Well, we'll look at it. If it looks like the center is too flatted, then you probably should change it. Then after a long day tomorrow, yeah, agreed. We'll look at it when we land. If you can get another day out of it, that would help optimize changes and all that, but I don't think you can make it to California on that one because we still have 1,500 miles or something like that. Or no, not 50. We've got 1,000. Yeah, I don't think we got 1,500 miles. We've probably got 1,000 miles to Eureka. We need to look at the totals for the day 9 and 10. Because I think we had a 500-mile day and a high 400s day left ahead of us. I don't think you've got that much tread in there. I think mine is going to last that long. But we got to figure out who's got our tires. It was the guy in the white van, but we got in so late last night we didn't see anybody. So hopefully they've still got our tires. Yeah, he sold them off. Somebody else with a Cub. Man, those things were expensive getting them from that place. I won't name the names, but man, it's $200 for 3 tires. It's steep. Considering the pilot street that I had on here
first, the one that went up from Houston to Bar Harbor, that thing I got from Dennis Kirk for like $27.88. It's crazy cheap. It was on closeout, but still. And then the Pilot 2 or Street 2 that I have on here now, that one I think I paid 55, 52 or 55. They were charging us 68 a tire for those City Pros. That's a bit much. Okay, everybody, zooming in on the home stretch here, or in the quarter-mile mark. Not sure if it's on the left or the right. Looks, yeah, that's, if they're open, we'll come back here and eat. We're hungry. We're hoping that everybody doesn't close at 8 o'clock like all the other towns we've been to up here in the north. Oh. Here's the Days Inn right here. We made it. Everybody's probably out drinking, had their dinners. Oh, we got Scooter Corral here. Nice, nice. We made it. Yeah, where are we going to sling them? We could put them right in this last spot right here. Okay. Unless somebody's in this room and they want to use the spot, you know. Yeah, if we're going to seat the bead, yeah. Oh, goodness. Oh, my butt. All right. We're here. Time to take our check-in photo. Where do we take it? Just right here with all the scoots? I guess. And then I got to get with Steve and fix yesterday's card. You're still on ignition. Oh, they've already closed up the van. That's how late we are. Oh man, yeah, the compressor's still sitting out here, so no welcome mat for us. Oh man, I'm tired. At least we got in while it's still daylight though. And before all this rain hits, if it's coming this way, I don't know. Okay, everybody, I'm shutting this vlog down. I'm tired. We're gonna clean this up, figure out what we're doing on tires, scoring, and dinner.